As you begin your fall semester at the Escape Academy, one of the first tests you'll be given is to find a way to tag the prestigious Monument of Escape. How do you pull that off? Well, I'm Jamie Latour, and I'm going to show you how to complete the Escape Artist level in Escape Academy. After you've spoken to your laid-back art professor Slip, you'll be given 30 minutes to figure out how to reach the monument and spray paint some graffiti onto it. Of course, to do that, we first need to find some spray paint. Head inside this room over here. You'll see that this is where a still life drawing class was being held. The objects that the students were drawing were a wheel of cheese, a bunch of bananas, and a bottle of wine. These objects aren't currently in place, so we need to find them. The bottle of wine is very close by inside of this bag sitting on a chair. Not too far from that, you'll find the paint-stained cheese on a stool. The last thing we need are the bananas, which are inside of this middle locker against the wall. Place each of these objects on the table, stand over here, and you'll discover the numbers 1, 3, and 9 painted on them. Now go back to the lockers, and the rightmost locker will have a lock on it. Enter in the numbers 1, 3, and 9, and the locker will open up, revealing anti-invisible ink inside. So what the heck do you do with that? Well, you'll notice this sticky note on the wall that says "Caution, wet invisible ink." So walk over to this part of the wall and use the anti-invisible ink to reveal a whole bunch of squiggly lines. These lines are attached to these color wheels. You need to figure out what color these lines are heading towards. In some cases, these lines will be split off into 2 lines. That means that the color you need is actually a mixture of 2 colors. The first line heads over to red, which means that the first wheel should be toggled to red. The second line splits into 2, with one going to red and one going to blue. Red and blue make purple, so that's your second wheel. The third line heads to yellow, so wheel number 3 is yellow, and the last line splits into 2, with one going to yellow and the other going to blue, which makes green. So that means that the solution to this puzzle is red, purple, yellow, and green. Enter in that, and the office will open up, and you can get the spray paint out of this cage. Great! We have the spray paint, but we still need to reach the monument. We need to next get inside the room next to this office, but as you can see, there's a lock with directional buttons on it. To get the combination, open the leftmost locker to find a jumbled up painting inside. Then take it over to this frame, put it in, and it'll get shredded Banksy style. You now need to rearrange the shreds of this painting to find the combo to the directional lock. Now watch as I rearrange these pieces together, and the painting should end up looking like this. This gives us the answer, which is right, right, up, down, down. Enter that combo into the lock to open up this room. In here will be a giant scanning device that will reveal secret images on this blank canvas. There will also be a safe with a 3x3 grid of blank buttons. To get the combination for the safe, use the scanning device on the canvases. The first canvas has an image of a fountain. The second shows some kind of cube sculpture, and the third shows a giant keyhole. Head back into the courtyard and begin looking around. You'll find a dried up fountain over here that has an image of an empty square on it. Then over here is our weird cube sculpture, which has an image of an empty circle. Then in the middle is a keyhole sculpture that has 3 dots arranged in an upside down triangle. Now head back into that room and use the scanning device on the 4th blank canvas, which will show you what shape is on each of the blank buttons on the safe, as well as where they are. So, since we're looking for an empty square, an empty circle, and 3 triangular dots, that means you need to press the middle left, middle right, and bottom left buttons to open the safe. Inside the safe will be a strange sculpture along with an optical illusion that can be interpreted as a vase or 2 faces. The sculpture is actually a big stone nose that you place on this face over here. You can manipulate the various parts of this face, which means you need to set it to a specific facial expression to open up this door. To the sides of the face, you'll find pictures of various positions for the eyes, eyebrows, and mouth. The correct positions will be on vases that look like the optical illusion inside the safe. So that means that the face should be set to look just like this. Then use the knocker on the big nose to open up the door. Head inside of this chamber, and you'll see the numbers 5, 10, and 7 spray painted above the doorways. In the middle will be a giant statue. On these pedestals below that will be keys with the numbers 5 and 2 on them. 5 and 2 make 7, so head over to the doorway with the number 7 above it and stick the keys in there. Behind the gates will be 4 busts that you can turn to the left or right. Outside of the room will be silhouettes that match the busts and the direction that they should be facing. So that means that Max and Bellin over here should be facing left, and Megan and Fergus should be facing right. Adjust the busts, and a door will open that will have the 7, 4, and 3 keys behind it. Of those keys, 3 and 7 make 10. So head over to the gates underneath the 10 and stick those keys in there. Inside here will be 6 busts, and with these, you can tilt the heads back. Outside will be paintings of a winking cowboy, a woman wearing a hat whose head is detached, a dude with a ponytail getting decapitated, and a woman serving some guy's head on a platter. From this, we can gather that the solution is tilting back the heads of the people in the paintings who get beheaded. So, tilt back the heads of Michelle, Windsor, and Timmy. This will open up another door, and you can retrieve the 1 key. Well, there's only one other room to enter, so use the keys on the 5 door. Inside of this last room will be 5 busts arranged by height. Outside will be paintings showing how tall everyone is. Some paintings have a fence in them, which shows that the bald guy is the same height as the fence, the guy with the cowboy hat is taller than the fence, and the guy with glasses is shorter than the fence. The other paintings show that the guy with glasses is taller than the woman with long hair, and the bald man is taller than the woman with glasses. With all that information, we can determine that the order from shortest to tallest is woman with long hair, man with glasses, woman with glasses, bald guy, and guy wearing the cowboy hat. Once you've figured that out, the door will open, leading you out to the monument. Use the spray paint on it to tag the monument, complete this level, and receive the stencil badge. Hooray for vandalism! For more gaming news and guides, check out thegamer.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.